Om Namah Shivaya. Today we are going to see Mahamrityunjaya Mantra in Sanskrit with English transliteration and Tamil transliteration. Um, you know, uh, basically the use of this mantra, according to Shiva Purana, is to escape death and to get the blessings of Lord Shiva. Because if according to Shiva Purana, if you say this mantra 11,000 times, Lord Shiva will appear before you and he will ask what boon you want. So you can ask whatever boon you want. Let us see this mantra in my own life. An elderly lady, her breathing stopped, her pulse, everything stopped. She was medically dead for a moment. It was like 30 to 40 seconds. After that, I was praying for my mom who was in the next bed, and I went to that elderly lady and said this mantra softly, imagining that I was having her in my hands like a baby. I imagined Lord Shiva before me, and I begged Lord Shiva in my mind to give this lady her life back. And I just said this mantra only once. I said like this: Om Trambakam Yejamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshi Yamamritat. When I finished this mantra, the lady got her breathing back. It's like, uh, I heard that, her heart pulse, everything started working. The lady was dead and she was alive again after I prayed for her this way. So this mantra is that powerful. And after I said this for about a month, I think I've completed 11,000 times, that the Lord made me feel like I wanted to go to the temple. And when I went to the temple and sang the first four stanzas of Shiva Tandava Stotra, I heard the Lord's voice like from 30 feet above, really a very clear voice. He asked me what boon I wanted. In Tamil, he asked me, Enna varam vendum? And for the second time, he said, Enna varam vendum? And for the third time, he said, Enna varam vendum? What boon do you want? What boon do you want? What boon do you desire? That's the actual meaning. So I told him, Ningida Venu. I want you as my boon. Because he's my husband, I wanted him. Fine. He accepted me as his wife because I'm sure of this, because he has referred to me as his wife so many times to others in dreams and visions. Okay, and there's a lot of things going on between us that I'm not supposed to say. I'm afraid it will stop if I tell his secrets. Fine, let's go to the mantra, how to read it. It's better to read the mantra in Sanskrit because there won't be any mistakes. So kindly learn Sanskrit letters. I'll also make videos how to read Sanskrit. Whether you understand, of course, you will have to see the meanings of the mantras. I'll explain this meaning also. This mantra basically means that urvarukam is a cucumber, and it is attached to its stalk. This cucumber lets out its seeds, like it just breaks out, and this cucumber is in a star, has its seeds in a, it itself is in a star shaped, like a 5-pointed star, like Mahamrityunjaya Mudra star, I think. That's the name of the star, right? Okay, like this cucumber lets out its seeds, or from it comes out of its stalk or something like that. You deliver us from death. That is what we are praying. Oh, Trayambaka means three-eyed God. We worship you, Yajamahe, we worship you. The one who gives us health. Please deliver us from death, like how this cucumber gets delivered from its stalk, or whether the cucumber seeds come out of the, I don't know. I think it is about the stalk. The cucumber is attached to the stalk, but we want you to deliver us from death, like the cucumber gets relieved from its stalk. I think that's the meaning. I don't know the exact meaning. I think you can Google it. Okay, so okay, let us read it in Sanskrit first, so we don't get any errors. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshya Mamritat. Okay, in English, transliteration. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshi Yamamritat. Okay, in Tamil, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshi Yamamritat. You can take screenshots of this, guys. That's why I'm giving you this long. Kindly take a screenshot while this is on. For whatever language, the transliteration that would help you. So you'll be able to actually use this mantra. I'm 100% sure that the Lord will give you the boon that you desire if you actually say this 11,000 times. And this is the only mantra that brings Lord Shiva very quick. Every other mantra takes lakhs of times, millions of times to invoke Lord Shiva, but this mantra brings him very soon. But I think the invocation of Lord Shiva is very quick. With Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Rudra is Shiva. You might have heard that Rudra is an evil entity. He destroys yajnas, etc., etc. Destroying yajna is not a bad thing. It is a good thing because most yajnas were done for black magic and invoking demons or dark entities into this world for bad things. In those days, Brahma's sons did things like that. Only Shiva destroyed that kind of bad sacrifices and bad yajnas, not everything. Not every ahimsa yajna. Yajna itself is done in the protection of certain gods to invoke certain good blessings, and some people are using it for bad things, bringing in dark energies like they did when they sacrificed Sati, literally, to those dark energies, and they brought those dark energies trying to kill Lord Shiva's ganas, and even they tried to kill Lord Shiva's avatar, Veerabhadra. But it is not, uh, finally they went and fell at his feet asking for his help to get healed, losing their noses, hands and feet, mutilated a lot. Okay, that's where they stand. You won't believe me. I have read the Bible, Quran, and everything else, and even a Muslim scholar agreed with me. But one thing that they disagree is that they think that the fire pillar is the formless attribute of Lord Shiva, and they think that the form attribute of Lord Shiva is what we see as Rudra. But the thing is, the fire pillar is just a rocket that he uses. It's a Vimana of Lord Shiva, and from inside it he comes out and he just lives as himself. He is not somebody's son. Even if he is somebody's son, he would have got that form. If that is true what Shiva Purana says, he still has given the whole of his heart's power into that avatar, which is himself and not a part of him. So both has to be revered as the same. So you guys say this Mahamrityunjaya Mantra and get Lord Shiva's blessings. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Om Namah Shivaya.